Welcome to my very first HVD post. Happy Vlog Day. What is a vlog, you might ask? Well, it's a random time that I've chosen to do a video vlog, aka a vlog. Why is it a random day? Well, for me, because I'm a random person. There is no way that I could remember or commit to doing a every first and third Friday or every second Tuesday and maybe the first Thursday and I'm sorry, life happens and I'm just way too random to commit to a certain day. So it will be just any time that I have the time to put one together. So keep your eyes open and we'll definitely let you know when ahead of time when I'm going to be posting one. I'd like you to kind of like grab a cup of coffee and just pretend that you're sitting in my house and we're having a little bit of a chat, maybe some devotions, no treats, I'm dieting, but we'll just kind of make it a real casual time and hopefully it's something that you'll enjoy and will join me for. Um, but I wanted to talk to you today about why did I decide to vlog? How did that process come about? And it's sort of a random process. There's an infamous question in our family that our daughter gets teased for, where she asked, "Why do people pound meat?" One time when we were driving and a duck flew up in front of us, and she watched that duck fly away, and all of a sudden she's thinking and she blurts out, "Why do people pound meat?" And she explains that her process was something along the lines of she saw a duck fly, she's never had duck meat before, she's had other kinds of meat before, and there's some kinds of meat that people pound with those mallets, and all of a sudden she just blurted it out. Why do people pound meat? And I got to thinking about it, and Melissa, it's just as bad as your hips and your cankles. You've inherited that thought process from me. I didn't realize that I thought that way until you pointed it out. But that is how I process. So how did I come to the vlog process choice? Started with shaving my legs. I have a friend who has a blog called Connecting Now, where she tries to solve the conundrums of the world. And one of the conundrums that a reader had posted was something about shaving legs. They didn't like to shave, they didn't know how to do it right, they were blind, they couldn't see the hair, they had too much hair. We're not in Europe. But anyway, so we had this discussion on her blog for several days about shaving legs. And I'm probably one of the only ones on there that says I shave every day. And so I was paying more attention to my process of shaving legs one day, or for several days. And I'm shaving, and all of a sudden I realize every time I shave my legs, I think of Lisa. Okay, so then it became I'm shaving and I pray for Lisa. Then I shave and I pray for my other online friends. Then I'm shaving and praying morphed into distracted thinking. Shaving, distracted thinking morphed into creative thinking. And all of a sudden, light bulb, I could vlog. I don't know about you, but that's kind of sort of how God speaks to me. And it just that random. I should confess, though, that the idea of vlogging came from my friend Lori. She had seen someone vlogging and she said I should do that. And I immediately poo-pooed the idea and just didn't want to do it. It just seemed, I don't know, uncomfortable. So when I announced to her that I felt like God was pushing me to do some vlogging, I told her, "You have full permission to say, 'I told you so.'" And she did. Um, so that's where I am. I kind of got to thinking maybe someday there's going to be a Vlog of the Year award. And if there is, maybe I'll get it. And then I thought, well, if I do get the Vlog of the Year award, I would have to get up there and accept my award and say with pride, "My best friend encouraged me to do this. My daughter's thought process encouraged me there. Lisa had this funny blog about shaving, and my poor husband is hiding in the bedroom now so that I can post without having any distractions." Those are the people I would thank for vlogging, just as random as my process. But really, on a serious note, there is a point to this. Maybe you have a creativity that's hiding in you, and maybe it seems pointless. Maybe you're just as random as I am, and you think that those thoughts are just off into the wind, and they don't have any merit or any idea how you could do it. Why should I do it? It seems impossible. Well, just like everything else, follow your dreams. Everyone says that. But this is the time right now in this vlog where a halo should come above me and I say, God loves you. He is a creative God and He put that creativity in you. We all want to see that kind of stuff. There are so many TV shows out there that are trying to find the next best singer, the next best performer. And why is that? It's because we crave it. We want to see people like Susan Boyle come out of nowhere and have this awesome talent. And people like Carrie Underwood, who knew that American Idol would produce a Carrie Underwood? And then there's that 10-year-old opera singer, Jackie Evancho. You may not even like opera, but you probably love Jackie Evancho. She is amazing. These are creative talents that God put in these people, and they are using them. People want to hear, they want to see, they want to enjoy the arts. And if you've got something in there, you need to use it. So I'd like to encourage you not to let it lie dormant. There's a passage in the 1 Timothy, or 2 Timothy chapter 1, where Paul is talking to Timothy and he's encouraging him. He's missing him and he loves him. And he says, you have such a godly grandmother and a godly mother. And then he says, he goes on to say that I put my hands on you, laid my hands on you, and you were anointed. And in 2 Timothy 1:6, he says, stir up the gift of God that is in you. I know it's there. And so whether it's singing or writing, even writing real stories or writing fiction stories, I tend to like to take real life things and put them in fiction stories. So if you do something that's kind of interesting, you better be careful because it might end up in one of my stories. But whatever it is that you think is lying dormant in you, let God use it. So that's the vlogging process for me. Thanks for listening, and watch soon for another HVD for you. Happy vlogging!